What going YouTube, man? It's your boy G Smalls. I'm coming at y'all boys with another video, man. And today we're reacting to Luka is coming for revenge by my dog Jimmy Highroller, man. And yes, if you man did click on this video, I truly do appreciate you for watching. I'm saying hopefully you're having a fantastic and incredible day. And shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to be here, like I ought to be here, and just everything he's done for us. Truly, thank you, Jesus Christ. But hey, man. You already know Luka got in shape. I mean, he has did this before, but this time, obviously, it might be different. He just signed that extension, too. Hey, my brother might be on to something, man. Is he winning MVP? I don't know. Let me know what y'all boys think. But, with that being said, man, without further ado, give it up.
Off-season NBA transformations. As empty as they are inevitable. Every new season comes the barrage of new clips, videos, photos of players looking slimmer, players looking absolutely jacked, jump shots looking nicer, and fans getting hyped up on the idea of a new, improved version of their favorite player.
Hey, that's how you know them runs on me. I'm sorry for pausing already. That's how you know them runs on me now when you see Ben Simmons hitting shots, bro. Obviously, he can shoot, playing like around, but
once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on the guy who showed me photos of shredded James Harden. Luka Doncic, the latest member of this offseason tradition. Recently going through a transformation of his own. He's lost weight, overhauled his diet, put down the basketball altogether to focus on getting in peak physical form. The same exact routine we have grown all too familiar with.
Bro, did y'all see when Luka said he didn't he put down the basketball for like what, a month or 2 months, and the Lakers owner looked at him like I mean, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? He had to put that work in, bro. He said, forget the basketball, bro. I mean, I don't know why, but I mean, obviously there's a great reason behind that. But you know what I'm saying? He had to get in shape. Do you see my brother now?
This transformation feels different. It feels personal. 6 months ago, the Mavericks did the unthinkable by turning their backs on the future of their franchise. And in response, Luka isn't just getting into shape. He wants more than to just study film or work on his jump shot. He wants revenge.
I have so much thoughts in my head, but I'm not trying to talk over the video / pause it too much. So I'm going to say
today's video is brought to you by Current, the future $150 bonus savings.
Trying to take tips from y'all boys and not talk over the video too much, man. You know, it's kind of hard, though, because I'm a yapper. Come on, dude. Come on, man. I'm a bot, bro.
Terms and conditions.
That's fire, though. You can click on the link right here. I've never seen that before.
Last week, Men's Health published a cover story detailing the drastic transformation of Luka Doncic over the last 3 months. In the article, Luka talks about the sacrifices he's made to hopefully take his body and game to the next level. Details that include him beginning his off-season training program the day after the Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs.
Hey, hold on! I mean, yo. I mean, it all sounds great, bro. I like to keep this up. Low key, he's gonna be dangerous, bro. Even the day after they lost, so basically the day after their season was over, my brother already got in that lab. Yo, hey, that's what we love to hear, man.
A strict diet, more time to rest than any other point in his career, and even a 1 month stretch where he stopped playing basketball altogether to focus on weight training and other sports to get his mind and body off the court and focused on his overall fitness. And immediately following this news came the hype of skinny Luka.
Do you even recognize the person on the cover?
Showing off his slimmer physique in the newest issue of Men's Health.
But after a full summer of training and lots of protein, he's poised to take his game and the Lakers to another level.
But we've seen this before, not just from other players.
Hey, I'm thinking though, like imagine like Luka actually keeps this up, and that would be so crazy if Luka and the Mavs met each other in the playoffs. Well, obviously the Warriors are gonna win the ring, so this exact scenario won't happen. But imagine if they met in the conference finals, bro. Or, I mean, in the playoffs in general would be crazy. But imagine they met in the conference finals. You got Luka versus the Mavs, bro. And Luka, still skinny, still in shape. Obviously, he's been going crazy all year long. And he absolutely torches the Mavericks, bro. Do you know how crazy that would be? I ain't lie. I don't want to say it, but if that happens, bro, the NBA, like, I mean, you can say the NBA is rigged probably. But that actually, like, for real, might be rigged, bro. Because, that's just crazy. Already crazy storyline, crazy revenue boost. You know what I'm saying? And just them even getting there. Now, if it was like the first or second round, I mean, not crazy. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think. If they made the playoffs, bro, y'all think Luka finna go stupid? I mean, I think he is, bro. I mean, ain't no way he don't.
Luka himself, time and time and time again. So why would things be any different this time? Because I believe Luka's commitment to his health and conditioning over the last few months actually has little to do with his body and more to do with his mind. The real transformation here isn't in his weight or his conditioning.
The mental
it's between his ears. For the last 6 months, Luka has been a ticking time bomb. His abilities as a leader were questioned. His work ethic and his drive were put up for debate in front of the whole world. The Mavericks traded Luka because they felt...
Hey, if I'm Coop Flag, bro, seeing how they did Luka, bro, I don't know if I could be safe, boy. You know what I'm saying? The way they just put their own superstar of literally Dallas, bro. He's probably the best sports player in literally the city of Dallas. And they just put him on blast like that, bro.
Was he out of shape? But that he would never get into shape. They felt he wasn't taking his conditioning seriously, and his lack of discipline was essentially a death sentence to any hope.
Who said this? If you look at the greats in the league, the people you and I grew up with, MJ, Larry Bird, Kobe, Shaq, they work really hard every day with the singular focus to win. Dumont. Is Dumont that white guy? And if you don't have that, it doesn't work. And if you don't have that, you shouldn't be part of the Dallas Mavericks. Who is Dumont? Please tell me that's not that white. Actually, I'm not going to say what I want to say because, matter of fact, I'm looking this up. I'm going to come back to that.
The Mavs had at ever winning a title with him leading their team. Comments that are just as wild today as they were at the time, and probably should have stayed in private, but from their perspective, were legitimate.
That Dumont is the Mavericks owner, and he's... Bro, first of all, buddy, obviously you don't know what the heck's going on. You must not know about the Luka Doncic. Y'all could have easily just pulled him aside away from all social media and all things of that nature. Y'all could have just basically told him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have just tried and like let him know what it is. But obviously, don't trade him. I mean, it had to be rigged. They just got Cooper Flag. But that's not the point. You could have did so many other things, but the way y'all went about it was just disgusting, bro. Talking about we grew up with MJ and... Stop it, bro.
In the following months, Dallas got AD. They landed with the #1 overall pick, which is suspicious, and they landed on Cooper Flag. A happy ending in Dallas considering their monstrosity.
Mavericks always gonna get that white boy though.
But the one thing Dallas forgot to factor into their grand plan, there is nothing Luka Doncic loves more than revenge.
Hey, D-Book, look what happened.
This is the same man who embarrassed a 64-win Suns team, sent them in a historic Game 7, and talked smack the whole entire time because they got a little too confident. This is the same man who put the Defensive Player of the Year on an island, walked him down for a game winner, and told him he couldn't guard him, all because of one hard foul.
Bro, whenever Luka was just annihilating the Suns after what? Did they go either 2-0 or 2-1? And you know, Devin Booker, I ain't gonna lie, that brother was chatting. And then Luka, man, I don't know what happened. My brother just locked it in, bro. He was in the flow state. And then was it Game 7? Yeah, Game 7 where my man Luka was outscoring the whole entire Phoenix Suns team, I think in the first half, bro. Or outscored them the first half. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The Mavericks better hope they don't see the Lakers in playoffs, bro. Because you might as well send them home, bro. Send them back. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I will say about Luka, man. If he really wants his revenge, bro, he gonna get that, John. Especially if trash talk and all that is involved. But the owners already did all they need to do. So the players don't have to do jack. The owners already did literally everything. So, hey, that was crazy, though. My brother Luka was going crazy against the Suns, bro. I ain't gonna... I wonder if he likes Devin Booker for
a 50-piece on the Pistons because their assistant coach said a few things he didn't like.
It seems like there was a little extra chirping going on with the bench tonight. Did that impact
it was their assistant coach. He started chirping in the first quarter. So they didn't like when I chirped.
What is the assistant coach doing chirping to Luka Doncic, bro? What are you doing? Unless he said something to you, bro, what are you doing?
If they're going to chirp at me, I'm going to chirp back.
For every snide remark, every unsightly gesture, comes a Luka masterclass as a result of the unfortunate soul who thought it was a good idea to cross him. You want to take a wild guess at who he scored the most points against last season? That's right. The man knows how to hold a grudge. This, my friends, is not a coincidence. And neither is Luka getting into the best shape of his life this offseason. After 7 years in the NBA and refusing to take his health and conditioning seriously, Luka literally did exactly what the Mavs said he would never do and got into the best shape of his
really
life
trying to make him regret
purely
that,
out
which
of
I don't blame.
spite,
I would too.
which
I would
leads
want
me
to
to believe this is not your typical offseason transformation.
That's true.
This is a man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, bro. You know what I'm saying? At first, when I was thinking of Luka being skinny, like he did this before, obviously, and I wasn't really getting too worried. But I'm not gonna lie. Now the Lakers are not winning the ring. They don't stand a chance. But the Warriors got that, John, obviously. But what I will say is though, my brother Luka might be his best season coming up. Obviously, if all this sticks, which I think it will, because I mean the Mavericks already did all they needed to do to him, bro. That's all he need. You know what I'm saying? If he sticks this, bro. I wasn't thinking he could win MVP, but not gonna lie, he might win MVP. I was just thinking of Giannis or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that boy Giannis finna go crazy. He don't want to leave the Bucks, so he got to look like 2018 LeBron if anything gonna shake. Cause I mean, what else is he gonna do? If he plays good, then they ain't gonna do jack. You know what I'm saying? But y'all always let me know, is this gonna be Luka's best season? Remember, they're coming from revenge, baby. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just a normal year. You know?
Out for revenge, and like the greats that came before him, is prepared to not just change his game, but change his entire approach on the game. Back in 2011, after losing to Dallas in the finals, LeBron James was at a crossroads in his career. He was definitively the best player in the world by this point. His game looked sharp, it looked complete, he was better than ever. And yet, something was still clearly missing. And it was in the following offseason where he found that missing piece. He sought training from Akeem Olajuwon to expand his post game. He spent more time studying his decision-making on the court and finding ways to improve it. And of course, he transformed his body to handle the more inside-out game he would deploy in the following season. The transformation, although visible on the outside, was happening inside.
This is when LeBron was on them roars, right? I think this is
how he led his team, his resilience in tough moments, and the sacrifices he was willing to make in order to win.
I remember that
a transformation motivated by the shortcomings and criticism he had faced leading up to that point, and a shift in perspective that many all-time greats have had to face and overcome. Michael Jordan's moment came in the summer of 1990, after getting beat down by the Pistons, searching for an answer to get over the hump. His answer came in the form of spending countless hours in the weight room, putting on 15 pounds in the offseason to handle the physicality team.
You already know it. All it took, Michael Jordan, I ain't like, he legendary for that, bro. My brother said all it took, or I forgot, no, I think somebody else said it about MJ, or maybe he said it too. All it took was for somebody to say one thing to MJ, and my brother is having so much fuel and even added more fuel, even though he's added more fuel to what that person said. He could just say one sentence, bro, and that is already fueling him for the whole season, bro. He built different. Because, obviously, depending on how bad it is, bro, then all right, that makes sense. But, you know what I'm saying? If somebody says you can't do something, like you just can't do something, and just one person, or maybe even if they're joking, my brother MJ is really taking that serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that if he did not have no fuel, my brother is making fuels, bro. Mentally, MJ was built different, bro. I'm sorry. My brother said, okay, that's fine. Wait, hold on. What did he say? On the last, he was like, okay, that's fine. But he said something, I forgot. If y'all both remember, man, let me know. That was
throwing at him, and a newfound willingness to adapt his game to a new system and coach that knew it could work, but only if Michael bought into it. Kareem's moment came after a 7-year championship drought, where he had to embrace the idea of not just being a great player, but being a great leader,
like
inspired by a young...
Where he had no shirt on, he was in the gym, he looked like straight bro. How old was he? Bro, like what, 30, 35?
Who virtually gave him no other choice. Some of these turning points are more public, more intentional. Others are stumbled upon in pursuit of greatness. But all of them weren't just transformations of game, but a transformation of how they approach the game. After repeated playoff failures and constant criticism about his work ethic and conditioning, Shaq's moment came in the summer of 1999. With Phil Jackson as the new coach in LA, Shaq showed up in the best shape of his life, leaned into the triangle offense, and for the first time, fully bought into not just dominating, but winning. The transformation was visible in his body.
Is Shaq the most dominant center of all time, man? Y'all boys let me know. You know what I'm saying? Is he the best center of all time, I should say. Some people might say Kareem, Well, you can put Wood up there. Now, I don't know if people will say Hakeem's better than him. And if there's any other center that I'm missing, don't say Bill Russell, though. Or I don't know, is he a power forward center? Regardless, no. And I don't remember no centers right now. But that boy Will was different, though. I ain't gonna lie. Will was right. Was like,
change that really mattered happened to his mind. For Kobe, his moment came at rock bottom, with the departure of Shaq and missing the playoffs entirely in 2005. In the years that followed, he began to reshape not just his body, but his identity as a leader. A transformation that brought upon a completely new era in Kobe's career. As
Mamba
Kobe
mentality.
said at the time, his number changed, but the real shift happened in his mindset. He learned how to elevate teammates rather than just outscore opponents. A change that gave Kobe the tools to lead his...
Yeah, he... Oh, yeah, Kobe sure did know how to elevate his teammates. My brother either was finna cuss you out if he wasn't doing what you need to do, or, hey, that's fine. If you're doing what you're not supposed to do, you best believe. You can, bro, Kobe's teammate can be booty butt naked, even if they were doing everything they're supposed to do. His teammates could be booty butt naked, wide open for a lay, a corner three, a three-pointer, a midi, whatever. My brother Kobe is not swinging. He's not swinging that rock, bro. Triple team, double team, even quadruple team. It don't matter if he's shooting that jump from the hash mark. Kobe is not swinging that rock, bro. You know what I'm saying? And as a teammate, bro, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and you walk into every game knowing you are literally not fun to get the rock, and there's nothing you can do about it because he is literally the franchise player, and he's been the franchise player literally the whole time he's been there. I mean, maybe when he was with Shaq, debatable, but I think low-key, y'all get what I'm trying to say. There's nothing you can do. So it's either sadly, you got to listen to this man and actually put like some work in, which actually should be doing, or you just not just...
Bro, in ways that never quite showed up in the box score. All of these players, despite their game-breaking abilities and undeniable impact on the game, had to face the uncomfortable reality that if they wanted to win, something needed to change. A reality that Luka is facing at this moment in his career in more ways than one. Jokic, Giannis, Shea, Embiid, Tatum. What do all of these players have in common? They are all generational talents of the current NBA era, but they also share something else in common. All of these players have won at least one of these milestone awards through the first.
Every player here has won a ring though, besides Joel. I mean, he do be getting hurt though, so I feel bad for him. But he should have. That Kawhi shot hurt him. I know.
Finals MVP.
They be pooping. I don't know. They be selling. Or Joel. Or the 76 should be selling.
Or a championship. The only generational talent at the moment who hasn't is Luka. In fact, almost without exception, every all-time great modern player stamped their legacy with at least one of these benchmark achievements that separate great players from all-time great players by the end of their 8th season in the league, most of them with many of these awards. By this point, nearing about the halfway mark of a player's career, the truly transcendent players are well on their way to checking off these accomplishments. And in terms of talent, impact, and numbers, Luka should be in this class by now. That has not only been the expectation, but the trajectory he's been on for the past half-decade. But he has yet to achieve any of these accomplishments going into his 8th season.
Bro, how is Luka not won MVP yet? Hold on. I mean, Jokic was absolutely going absurd. Giannis went crazy. Who else won? You got Curry. Dang. I mean, SGA won this year. Joel Embiid won. That's crazy to think, though. I mean, I feel like I knew he did it, but it's crazy to think he hasn't.
Luka just had to sit by and watch his own draft classmate pull off a historic run. MVP, Finals MVP, and a championship in the same season. All while Luka was being told he didn't even have what it takes to lead a team to a championship. The man is watching his peers take over the NBA and cement their legacies right in front of his eyes.
He's really coming different now.
And ridicule the Mavericks have shown him, and a man who has sought revenge for a whole lot less. And you have a recipe for what may just be a real transformation, fueled by failure and an unwavering desire to get even.
Hey man, your boys did enjoy this video, man. Y'all boys let me know, and just let me know how y'all feel about it or whatever. But if you did stay as long to the end of the video, man, please sub up to the channel. That will be highly appreciated. And if you do want to become a member of the channel, that will be linked down in the description below. But obviously, man, I love y'all boys. Y'all continue to have a blessed day or night in Jesus' name. With all that being said, man, without further ado, see y'all boys in the next one.